Alright, so we are back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and we did get the data download for the Part 2 Carnival banners for Worldwide Download Celebration 2023, so that's exactly what we're going to be going over in today's video. Now, there is a reasonable amount of information. We've got, obviously, the new EZA event, we've got, like I said, the banners, and then we've got some information about the banners, but other than that, not a whole lot to discuss, so this video is probably going to be just a little bit shorter, but still some interesting stuff to go over. So, I guess just to get right into it, we do have the promo movie right here. I'll skim through it briefly, just to kind of show it, but, you know, it's just a promo movie. It doesn't really hold any importance or anything. Yeah, both the card arts too, man. Let me just show this really quick. You gotta love their card arts. I mean, say what you want about the animations, the kits. Well, I don't really think anyone's saying anything bad about Gohan's kit, but yeah, their card arts are just peak, bro. I think they nailed it. And honestly, Dokkan's been nailing it with card arts. I mean, units in terms of their kits, you know, that's questionable, but the card arts just have been beautiful. And I think the animations have been really good with Dokkan too lately, but yeah, kits can be argued otherwise. You know, a lot of extreme class units, they definitely should be a little bit better. But anyway, we do have the physical Trunks right here, and then the STR Gohan. Now, both of them are releasing tomorrow at daily login time. So not at reset time, but when you get your daily rewards, that's when these banners should be live alongside the EZA event tomorrow. So the 14th, when you get your daily rewards. I just want to clarify that, is when both of these guys are going to be dropping, and when we're going to be getting the EZA event. Now, both of the units are very good. The Trunks is a little weaker than the Gohan, or I would say he's actually a fair amount weaker than the Gohan, but that's not to say he's bad. This guy can still look really impressive if you let him stack up. This guy can look really good for the first turn when you go to a standby. I think he gets like 50% damage reduction with guaranteed guard. So, yeah, this Trunks is still going to be really good, but this Gohan, man, I don't know. They were on another level with this guy. They made him busted with a capital B, with a couple capital Bs. He got like 3 capital Bs in that busted. So, yeah, this guy's very, very good. They definitely did not fumble him. And again, look at this card art, bro. It's so clean. I can't wait to pull this guy. I can't wait, man. I'm going to do like 20 videos on him because I love this unit so much. His animations are great. His kit is great. And this, dude, this card art. You got like Piccolo and Goku. This Dokkan original stuff, it's been a big W so far. Like, I like that because it kind of separates Dokkan from Legends and like the other games, because then you get stuff like this where, I mean, of course it didn't happen in the anime, but I don't know, it makes Dokkan unique. Now, what really sucks is when we get a Dokkan original for future Gohan, but we don't get a Dokkan original for Beast Gohan. I don't know why we still don't have, you know, something like that, but whatever. All right, moving on. Yeah, future Gohan, very good. And then we do have these sub EZAs for these 4 guys right here. All of their EZAs are very good. This guy is good in long events. This guy is good anywhere, really. And then same thing with the Zamasu. And then the Trunks and Mai are reasonably good in most events. They've got a little bit of damage reduction, so they can be impressive. So I would say all of these EZAs are really good. I went over this in a previous video, but this was a really good batch right here. And they're all going to be EZAing from the same EZA event. And the weakness for that event is Future Saga. Now, unfortunately, this is your basic 30-stage EZA event. It's going to take a while to grind. It's going to be kind of a pain to do, but the weakness is Future Saga. And if you've been summoning on any of the banners for this celebration, you've got a very good Future Saga team. So this shouldn't really be that difficult to do. And like I mentioned, all of the EZAs are very impressive, especially this STR Trunks and this Int Zamasu right here. So if you've got the new LR Zamasu, if you manage to pull him, you know, the Int LR Goku Black, the Rose one, he is featured on one of the banners, so he's probably going to EZA for Part 3. You know, you get a full Goku Black and Zamasu team, and then you throw this guy on there as well. Yeah, that team's going to be really good. So, especially EZAing someone like this, who's a very good extreme class unit on, you know, the full Goku Black and Zamasu team, would be very smart. So, definitely something you're going to want to make sure you do. It's a free 30 stones, so there's no reason not to do it because of that. And also, like I said, all of these EZAs are really good. And then next, we do have, you know, the EZA medals, basic stuff, basic stuff. We do have the Dokkan Field assets for the future Gohan, so he, like, changes the domain, or the Dokkan Field, whatever. He changes it to the future city when it's raining, so like right before he dies. They've got potential to get really creative with like the scenery with like domains in the future, so I think this is really good. And then we do have this right here. So this is only for JP players, but global players, I wouldn't really worry. Typically JP players do get this. You can only actually make use of this if you live in Japan, because this is kind of like, I guess, a lottery ticket or something like that, to where you've got potential to get some cool rewards. But if you don't live in Japan, this has absolutely no value for you whatsoever. And you're only going to get this if you're on JP, but then if you live anywhere else other than Japan or something like that, you're not going to have any use for this. So, you know, it doesn't really matter, but I guess worth pointing out. And then there's actually a lot of these tickets. We got these, we got these, we got these, and we have these. And then we do have the banners right here. I did do a separate video going into detail about this. Unfortunately, no LR Bulma. Now, that is a pretty big L, right? No Bulma definitely does suck, but these banners are still good. We got LR Fusion Zamasu. We've got the Carnival LR Gohan. We've got this guy who I just said is probably going to easy A for this celebration. We've got Birdku, who's really crazy. And then Trunks, obviously, is very good. And then on the Gohan's banner, we've got, again, the Gohan, who's arguably the best unit in the game. We've got the Kai Goku, a really good defensive unit. Metal Cooler. He's aged a bit, but he's still one of the best extreme class units in the game. We've got the Super Buu, a really good extreme class unit. Once his teams get better, he's going to be very, very useful. And then we've got the LR Goku and Gohan. They're still pretty solid as it is. And then keep in mind, there's going to be a lot of other unfeatured LRs on here. So you've got potential to pull some really good units on both of these banners. If you don't really care about their kits or their animations, you know, you're just kind of summoning just to summon, I probably wouldn't. I would just use my rainbow tickets on their banners and then call it a day after that. But if you like their animations, if you like their kits, if you like some of the featured units, then definitely throwing some multis on these banners isn't the worst idea because they're not the worst banners. But, you know, the Part 1 banners are still there. The value on those banners are probably a little bit better than the Carnival banners. And then keep in mind for global players, we do have Tanabata right around the corner. So there's a lot to keep in mind. So make sure you think before you summon because, you know, global, we're in kind of a tight spot, especially with the game syncing up. And then we do have this thing right here, which is updated. I guess this is just a category banner. Okay, so it changes the number 2 to 4. Okay, that's cool, I guess. So that pretty much is the video. This was the full data download. Let me know what you're looking forward to most, whether it be the new EZAs, whether it be the 2 new banners, whether it be a specific unit on one of the banners. If you really want to pull, I don't know, the LR Goku Black, because obviously he's probably going to EZA for Part 3, so you want to make sure you pull him. Whatever it is, make sure you let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to most. And yeah, I guess that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.